My name is Constance Irele Mega. It's a Wednesday and it's the 23rd day in the month of October. Before you know it, it is November. Oh my God. Okay, so something I saw earlier today that really warmed my heart. LeBron James and his son, Bronny, they made history, or should I say NBA history, playing together. First time, father and son. I mean, it's beautiful. Really beautiful. Anyway, if you don't follow, what's it called now? Basketball. Well, you might not really understand what I just said. Who was it now? There was a footballer, right? Whose son? What he did was to go and retire at the age of 20-something. I'm trying to remember that young man now. Instead of him to just... Well... Let me not ask the question that just came to my mind before I begin to discuss something else on the show this afternoon. Okay, so you and I have a very short time on air right now, just you and I, but the show is not short, okay? So let's talk about relationship. I like the way I just left that at that, just say relationship. And then people will be like, what does she want to discuss now about relationship? My dear, it's resolving parent-school conflicts. That's the relationship I'm talking about here. Parent and school kind of relationship. All right. So there's this story I came across online. It's something that happened in a school in Lagos where a parent went to assault a teacher. And the school decided to take a different angle to this whole thing. Decided to expel the students whose parents were involved. La, la, la. Okay, I need to read the story exactly the way it is. I don't know why I'm not opening the right thing. Okay. But just the beginning and end of the story is that the students misbehaved, a teacher got involved, parents got involved, teacher was assaulted. School takes it upon themselves to expel the students. So it's let me read out now. So the story is what's it called now? A particular school in Lagos, Rosebud is the name of the school, expelled 3 students after their father, Ayofe Kolawole, assaulted a teacher, Elizabeth Ogri, and then a sanitary worker, Agnes Paul. This happened earlier this month. I think I saw the earlier video where they were saying, oh, you came to our school to assault a teacher, how dare you, and all that. Anyway, so the school's public relations officer, Vivian Shoneko, confirmed the expulsion following a viral video of the 44-year-old man, Kolawole, attacking the 2 women inside a classroom. Now, the shocking footage shows this man physically assaulting the woman, while the cleaner, the sanitary worker, I don't know what that means, but sanitary worker, beautiful one now, was, also fearing for her own safety, and then started filming the incident. Now, when he realized that he was being recorded, the man turned his aggression towards this other woman, attempting to stop her from documenting the attack. Anyway, they're saying that the family, that's the man and his family, they later returned to apologize and, seek a settlement. But then the school said, we're not doing it again. They should pack their load and come and be going. They said there was no issue with settling, but the school firmly decided that their 3 children could not return because we don't know if he will come tomorrow with gun and cutlass and hammer and axe. Anyway, the teacher, Agnes, who is a mother of 4, recounted the traumatic experience, revealing that she is still suffering from injuries sustained during the attack. She says, quote, I've been coughing at night and experiencing chest pain. The school has been covering my hospital bills, but I need further tests. All right. All right, so that's it though. But we'll get back to what really, brought this whole issue. It was actually that I think one of the kids was not feeling fine. Let me find the story. Before I find the story is getting too long. Let me just ask you the question. You already know what the basic issue is here. Father came to fight, beat teacher, beat cleaner. School say, Oyana, you, Kwano, carry yourself and your children and come on. Bye. All right. So what I want to ask is, should students be accountable for their parents' action against their school? Now, this is one example, right? It's also, there's another thing that also happens. I don't know if they still do it in schools these days, but I know it's something they were doing some years ago. I don't know if school still does these things. Or this particular thing I'm about to mention. Why am I stuttering? Okay, so here we go. You know that thing where a child has not paid school fees? Oh, no. Let me rephrase that. You know that thing where the school fees of a child has not been paid? Because that's what it is. A child cannot pay their school fees. It's a child, right? And so the school will not say, school authorities will not say, everyone who has not paid their school fees, come out. You know, they will call out their names and then the teacher will not flog them because school fees has not been paid. Who pays the school fees? Is it the child that pays the school fees, or is it the parents that pay the school fees? And then you also hear some teachers would even say something like, we gave them notes to give their parents. Maybe they even did not give their parents. Auntie, brother, excuse. Is it the children that should pay their school fees? Whether or not that note got to their parents, are the parents not supposed to know that they've not paid the child's school fees? So should students be accountable for their parents' action against the school that they attend? And then second of all, how should schools handle these kind of conflicts with parents calmly? Where there's been a misunderstanding between the parents and the teacher. It could be the way you disciplined my child, the amount of assignments you're giving my child. Some people actually come to the school and come and warn the teacher. Where's that teacher? See your head. When you were at this child's age, do you used to write all these kind of things? See the kind of assignments you're giving my child. You don't know I have work I'm doing. So after going to work and I'll come back and you're giving my child all these assignments. They should go and browse. They should go and do this one. What is wrong with you? All right. So whatever the conflict might be, all right, how should schools handle such conflicts with parents calmly? That's just the basic questions. Let's talk. Time is fast spent. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. And 0817 923 0007. All right. Send me messages via WhatsApp to 0809 030 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. All right, that's the number for WhatsApp messages, actually. Okay, so I said I was going to tell you what really happened that led to all these back and forth and fighting and beating and everything. Okay, so the thing is, there was a misunderstanding when this man, one of the children, complained that he or she is not feeling fine. Now, the boy's teacher explained that she had administered first aid by closing the windows and turning off the fan to help him feel better. Now, the man later accused her of attempting to initiate his child with a black substance. It's a misunderstanding about kernel oil that the teacher had applied to treat what she said looked like whitlow on the child's fingernail. And so, even with all the explanations, the man demanded that she should sign an undertaking that the oil was not fetish. Now, she refused, but later signed under pressure. Now, the situation escalated into the violent confrontation that, we all had in the police. All right? Anyway, that we all heard in the news that I'm still also sharing with you today. Hi, Ali from Rumodomaya. Good afternoon.
Hello. Yes,
welcome.
I like this, the fault from the parents.
All right, turn off your radio sets now. Let's hear from you.
The fault from the parents, like the school fees.
So you're saying that children should not be punished for what their parents do?
The parents.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. All right. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. Now, how about conflicts that ensue because of what a child has done? Right? Now, this particular one it wasn't that the child did something out of the ordinary. Like some kids are just wonderful, very wonderful children. And then somehow they get their parents involved, they get home, tell lies, and their parents buy the lie and come and act out of character. So should we still say, oh, we should blame the parents for taking such an action because of what their child did? Or should we say, no, the child should bear the brunt of what they did? They're the ones at fault here. Hi, Muriel.
Hi, MC. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Thank you. You can see when children go back home to report to their parents what happened, they did not tell their parents how to react to it. They just reported an incident. It is left to the parents, to react in whatever way, according to their own temperament. Let me just put it that way. For me, I think this question is in two ways. That if children should be held accountable for their parents' actions towards the school. Let's just use this example. For me, I don't think, that the child should be expelled. If there are ways, these schools have PTA, they should, even if it means to call for an emergency PTA meeting, and let parents come. Then parents can decide disciplinary measures, to meet that parent. But when a child, my child comes home and says, Peter flogged me, look at the cane mark. The child did not say, Mommy, please go and fight for me. Child came to report to me. I should be reasonable enough to know how to react. So I think other measures should be met better, especially on the parents directly. If you need to pay fine, if you need to do one or two, but the child should not. No, that's why we discipline that child. If the child did something, maybe insulted a teacher or one or two. But in this scenario, this particular scenario, you just explain to us. I don't think the children should be expelled. The parents should do one or two, to make it to what is actions, but not expelling the students. I don't think that should be.
All right. Thank you, Muriel. Hello, Mr. Zion from GRA. Go on.
Thank you very much. When it comes to this aspect of teacher and parenting, the teacher has a civic responsibility. In most cases, the parents are the ones that normally breach the contract. I want to ask, I'm not trying to victimize anybody, but how many parents have a relationship with their children's teachers? How many parents can say, yes, because of my child is schooling here, this is the relationship I've built with the teacher or the school management. Whenever there's information or any issue that ought to do with my child, this is the channel of communication. How many parents have sat down under the man teaching their children or the woman teaching her daughter in the classroom? Let me see what you are teaching. No wonder we don't hear cliche like Abraham Lincoln's letter to son's teacher. How many parents have a copy of that document today? You cannot solve a problem if you don't know the root cause of that problem. You don't know the attitude of your child when he or she is in school. So if the child comes reporting, Mommy, this is what Uncle Zion, my mathematics teacher, did to me. Please, ma, can you come to the school management direct before you get to the teacher? Or can you coming to the teacher direct disabled is not appropriate.
Yeah.
But to the school management. I ask of the relationship between your son's teacher and you, the parent. If you have built a relationship with the teacher, you can able to contact the teacher now. Oh, teacher, this is what my son said. This is what you did. Then you cannot have a common ground. You dump your children there and you walk away. And you expect the teacher to correct the abnormality. Look at how our society is today. Look at the way the teens and teenagers are behaving. You see that they are related to nobody. You cannot correct what you are not connected to, Mr. Zion.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Zion. He actually pointed out one of the angles that I really thought the school did not handle properly. There were parts where the man was able to enter the classroom and went to attack a teacher. How did you do that? Like, did he appear in that classroom? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I've also heard and read, or maybe should I say I've also read, all right, of such kind of incidents, situations also online where you would hear that a parent went to the classroom to beat the teacher, I'm like, okay, how did that even happen in the first place? I thought the school should have a procedure, even if you know where the classroom is. Shouldn't the best thing be to direct your grievances to the school authority? Like channel it through them. Like you should go to the principal, go to the headmistress, head teacher, head anything, and let them know what your grouse is, what your anger is, what you are not comfortable with. For this particular situation, the man is angry. You want to initiate my child. Enter the classroom, say you have to swear, sign undertaking that you do not initiate my child. I mean, all of that was happening. And it took someone making a video to actually get this out on social media. It shouldn't even find its way to social media if the proper channel was taken. But here we are. This is just one example. So it's one child that was sick. It's one child that had the issue that led to this thing. But then 3 kids in the school expelled. Was the school also being harsh? I mean, after a violent conflict, is it possible for resolution to come that would not lead to expelling these children, that would not look like these kids are now bearing the brunt, getting punished for their father's action? And then on a second thought, really, would you even, I'm looking at another angle to this whole thing, right? I'm just imagining, is this also not a better thing or a good thing for the children? Because just imagine, they come back to school and everybody in the class, they're like, it's your daddy that came to school the other day to come and fight. Hey, your daddy is Agbero. Your daddy is... I mean, isn't this also a good thing that has happened to these kids? Because at least they will not carry shame while they are in their school, trying so hard to rebuild a reputation that has been so battered by their father. Someone here, wow, this is long. Is this interesting? I'm going to read it though. Onyekachuku Bosa from Port Harcourt. Hi, Bosa. So you say when it comes to handling school parent conflicts, communication and understanding are key. For issues like unpaid school fees or misbehavior, both sides need to collaborate for the child's best interests. Now, schools should engage parents early. They should offer supports or options for fee payment so that they can ease the financial burden without disrupting the child's education. Now, you also say with misbehavior, it's important for schools to involve parents in finding constructive solutions instead of taking punitive actions alone. And then you also talk about excessive homework. You say it's something that many parents struggle with. Like in your case, you say, I'm this close to marching into my child's school because the amount of homework is overwhelming. My child spends hours, sometimes until 8 p.m. completing it. We need a balanced approach where children can have time for rest and play after school, not just endless assignments. Schools should consider reducing the load or adopting more creative, engaging learning methods that don't take away a child's entire evening. The action of that parent who beat up a teacher is very condemnable. There were over 20 ways that conversation should have gone. And then he finally showed what he does to his wife in public on another man's wife. I'm actually surprised the teacher's husband haven't spoken. You know, maybe the man has chosen not to speak because the police is involved. The man was even arrested by the Rivers State Police. Jesus, no! Lagos State Police Command! Lagos! God have mercy. Anyway, so the spokesperson over there, Benjamin Hundeyi, confirmed that there were charges of physical assault against the man. So I'm also assuming that it's not just the school that perhaps filed that case against him. Maybe the woman who was assaulted as well, her own family also could have gotten involved. All right. I'm guessing that's why the husband has not spoken. Yeah. Police is handling the matter so that, two of us cannot be mad now. Allow him to be mad. He has finished his madness. Or maybe the man is still planning him. We don't know. Okay, Ernest from OG says, what a society. Those days, parents will give teachers thumbs up for beating their children. Imagine wasting your talent on your child's teachers instead of making millions of dollars in the ring with Anthony Joshua. You want somebody to die, Abby? Oh my God. Okay. People on Facebook are busy greeting and hailing me. Thank you. Okay, Berebara Yemanu Israel, I see your message. Eddie Bank, hi. Kenneth Ode and Anyan Naya Emmanuel, good afternoon to you. I see your messages right there. Someone is here saying, welcome back. You just abandoned us yesterday. I did not abandon you. After today, you're not going to see me again or hear from me again until another Wednesday. Okay. So we're back to our Wednesday classes. Okay, resolving parent-school conflicts, all right? It's a relationship here that we're dealing with. There's a relationship, and this particular school decided, you know what, just carry your children and come and be going. We're not doing it again. We're done. This one is, beyond what the man did, he's even lucky that he's getting off with just physical assault. If they had added gender-based violence, like they can help him and carry charges that are very big. By the time they are finished, and he'll start analyzing, is it not just that I went to confront teacher? He will not see that Omo. Next time, he will calm down. Okay, but the other question, right? When it comes to handling conflicts with parents, even Bosa that texted us to say that he's this close to going to that school, to marching to that school, to giving that teacher a piece of his mind. Because what is all these assignments? What is it? It's just a child. So how can these things be resolved calmly? You can actually be firm without raising your voice. You can drive your point without, actually acting all that drama that goes with trying to show that you're serious. So how can that be done?
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.